Hi there, I'm Frank Tate, and this is a video that's going to go over exporting a solution from the IDI or IBM Directory Integrator configuration editor to a remote IDI server. It's going to be a fairly short video, but I'll go over a couple of the neat things involved in it. So let's get to it. What I have configured is I have a test machine and a production machine. The test machine has a host name of host, and that's where I have the configuration editor running right now. And the production machine has a host name of jazzsm9. And I have command line access to both of them so that we can see a little bit behind the scenes of what's going on. But the first thing I did before this video is I added my production host, jazzsm9, as a server in my configuration editor. And all you have to do there, as long as you have the same versions of IDI and you're using the defaults, you can just connect remotely, just specifying the host name and the port in this first field, the server API alias, and 1099 is the default port. And then this ActiveMQ management port will automatically get filled in based on the value you provide up here. But after doing that, you should see that remote server with a green icon next to it down here in the bottom left of your configuration editor. Once you have that, you can, and you have a project or solution that you want to export to it, you can do that. One of the caveats is that the project that you're exporting can't use any external parameters or properties. It can, but you need to go through another step to actually create those properties files on the remote server. You can't actually get those to the remote server just through the interface, which was kind of weird to me, but that's how it goes. So what we have right now is I've got this terminal window with two tabs. The tab on the left is on host, my test server, and the tab on the right is on my prod server, jazzsm9. And on my prod server, I'm currently in the solution directory of my IDI server that's listening on port 1099. So the one that's referenced down here is jazzsm9. So I can see that this server has one configuration that's been deployed to it, solution package.xml. When we're done, we're going to see another file in here based on the solution that we deploy to it in this video. So let's see how that's done. So I have this FTV10 project that I want to deploy on that remote server. Also from the GUI, I should show this. I can see the deployed solutions or configurations by right-clicking that server and select Start Configuration, and all I see is the solution package that we saw from the command line. So from the configuration editor, which is Eclipse-based, I can right-click my project and go down to Export and pick IBM Security Verify Directory Integrator Runtime Configuration. And then on the next screen, the project is selected, but I want to specify a server, and then I want to pick my remote server, jazzsm9.tdi server. And this solution name is going to be the name of the XML file that's created in the configs directory of the solution directory of that remote server. So I want to make sure it's named the same as my project. So I'm going to name it FTV10 project and finish. And when I do that, now if I right click on this server and select Start Configuration, I have another option. My FTV10 project is an option. And if I go to the command line in this configs subdirectory, I will see my new file. FTV10 project, and I can see that it was created recently. Yeah, right now. And that's what it means to export a project or a solution to a remote server or to a local server. It will deploy it to the configs directory underneath the solution directory for that server. And what that means is when the server starts up, it will start that configuration or that project. And we can see what that looks like from the configuration editor here. If we go ahead and start that configuration, and what it's going to do is it will just show that project underneath here, but no assembly lines. And the reason for that is no assembly lines are automatically started when you run a configuration on a server. However, if you have any schedulers that are, or schedules that are defined under schedules here to automatically start an assembly line, those schedules will run automatically and can run your assembly lines automatically. But as it stands, it doesn't do that. All it does is runs the project. But this video was simply about how to export a project from the CE to a remote server, and that's what we've done here. No big deal. I'll have some more videos about some other similar functions in the future. So hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Share it on all your social media. Thanks a lot, and see you later.